Hello everyone, what is going on? James the Coltrane here. Today, I want to give my take on which console you should buy for different people in different situations. First, people buying a console for their kids. I honestly think that if you're a parent and you want to buy a console for your kids, the best console to buy is the Nintendo Switch. Reason being is because you can play it on both your TV and handheld. You also have exclusives which aren't available on PC or any other consoles. The membership is £18 a year, I believe, which is great value for money. With the Switch, it's also good that their main exclusives are not overly violent, which I think is better for kids and young teens' minds. I also like how there isn't a party system on there where you have voice chat. In this day and age, actually even when I was a teen in the early to mid 2010s, people were getting completely sucked into online friendships and talking to some strange gamers, to put it politely. And people would just spend insane amounts of time on these games talking to these people rather than doing realistic productive things with their lives and building real life friendships in their teenage years, and get some fresh air. The Switch also has many 2 to 4 player co-op games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Party Superstars and Super Smash Bros, and also many more, so the whole family can sit down on the couch and have a good laugh doing couch co-op on these games and other games too, on the Switch. Imagine you get a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X and you see that there aren't really that many games that you can couch co-op with anyone. And also, even when you do find those games, you've got to buy another controller, which is an arm and a leg these days, a bit costly, while the Switch comes with 2 controllers, the small controllers attached to the side of them. So that's very, very good. Secondly, the average adult. I think the PS5 is the best if you can afford it. It has so many console exclusives, the God of War games, the Ratchet and Clank games, the Astro Bot games, Final Fantasy games, etc. Old games too, like the Jak and Daxter games and the Solo Daxter game, which was only on the PSP before June of 2024, the Sly Cooper games and Time Splitters. I wasn't keen on its look at first, however, it's grown on me. The curved exterior makes it look futuristic. The controller is great too, with vibrations and rumbles which respond to things that are happening within the game you're playing. It even responds to the weather in the game as well, which is pretty crazy. The triggers on the controller can vary in tension when interacting with in-game objects. So I'd say definitely a great buy if you can afford it. Now, if you're broke. So there's a variety of consoles that you can buy. The Wii, but specifically the one that is backwards compatible with all the GameCube games. That's definitely a good value for money buy if you cannot afford a modern console. The PS3, which can play PS1 and 2 games, that's not a bad buy, you can't go wrong with either. But I'd say the PS3 Super Slim is the best for longevity in a games console that isn't modern. People I know who have had that console have advised that it's had good longevity and that it's worked for ages. The PS2 isn't a bad shout either, but they're so old that you may run into more issues and less longevity in them. Now onto what consoles I have. My consoles are the Xbox One. I used to game on it, but I mostly use it for streaming services now. So yeah, I don't game on there much. And I have a Nintendo Switch as well, but I do most of my gaming on the gaming laptop. But yeah, that's all I've got to say for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care, have a good one, all the best.